Hi everyone, Matt Stuart here with Coldwell Banker Ronan Realty, here to talk to you about the September 2022 market stats. I'm going to go over all the areas that I cover, and at the very end I'm going to give you my takeaway and maybe a little bit of predictions what I think is going to happen through the rest of the fall and into the new year. As we look over at the Innisfil market, in August we saw the average purchase price sit at $865,000. We saw that jump up by 8.3% in September to $937,000. We saw a big jump in inventory for the Innisfil area. There was 94 new listings in August. We saw 154 new listings in September. And we had 38 sales in August and then 51 sales in September. Again, those numbers for the difference of sales and new listings, definitely going to see an increase on a month-over-month basis just because we saw a pretty big increase in terms of inventory. Again, buyers, there's more options for you to choose from. But the good thing to see in that market is that the actual pricing on a month-over-month basis started to increase. It went up 8.3%. So buying and selling, there's obviously good deals that are in that area. And as well for sellers, like prices are holding strong and there's some consistency there. Thanks for tuning in to my market stats for 2022 in September. My takeaway from what we're seeing in the stats from last month, we're starting to see some consistency in the market. Things are starting to balance out as buyers and sellers are both starting to be accustomed to the new normal, which is again, higher interest rates, inventory levels are starting to increase. But as you've seen through the statistics, some of the markets there, we saw increases in price, we saw decreases in price, we saw increases in inventory, and we saw decreases in inventory. So I want everyone to keep in mind that each market is definitely different. There's some good deals that can be had in this market for buyers, and there's some good sale prices to be taken advantage of from sellers. So if you do have questions about the market in your own specific area, feel free to reach out to me. All my contact details are below. And like my prediction for the fall going into the winter is we're going to see the number of sales start to decline as we get closer to winter, but we're going to see some consistency finally in terms of pricing, which means that for buyers, there's going to be some good deals, and sellers, you're going to start to get some consistency in the numbers in the sales of homes. So that's my takeaway for what's going to happen going into the fall and winter. Thank you again for tuning in. If you have any questions or want to chat about real estate, all my contact details are below. Thanks for tuning in.